Panaloid's comic book live stream, because that's the name we slightly changed to. It's
Yeah,
Kyle
you could just say
here.
Comic Book Live. That's it. It's Panaloid's Comic Book Live or
No, no,
Panaloid's Live.
no
Just
workshop.
drop
Just
everything.
Panaloids. Dimitri's here. First time Dimitri's live, I think, ever in his whole life. So hi, Dimitri. Dimitri
Say
either
hi,
waved
Dimitri.
or doesn't have a microphone working. One or the other. I'm not too sure. But here we are. And we have a total of 0 viewers. So we're off to a great start. So there we go. Extreme is here.
There you go. Extreme's here. He always makes it. I can't tell if Dimitri's actually here or not. And this makes me want to go straight to rumors.
He's just refusing to talk. All right, we could go to rumors.
This makes me want to just go straight into the rumor, and I don't even know if we can debunk it. I'm starting to believe it.
So Pierre, would you like to share the rumor that you've teased so heavily in the past 30 seconds?
So according to some of our fans, they believe Dimitri is fully AI. Okay,
Mm.
so Dimitri believes he's still muted.
Did you talk?
um, but yeah, so
He doesn't want to talk.
he believes the fans believe he is AI, and I'm honestly starting to believe it. Uh, Starting to believe it. He doesn't move naturally. Um, yeah, he doesn't even talk now apparently. So there's
Nope.
that.
So he's clearly having some kind of microphone issue because he is trying to talk.
We might just have him just be this. He
Just
just might be muted for the
he
rest
might.
of this
He
episode.
might. I'm not
So
sure why it wouldn't work now, but yeah. No, don't hear you. If you're talking, we don't hear you. All right. We're gonna do the news while you play with your microphone. That worked
you're
just before.
gonna have to figure that one out.
All
Jesus.
right, news. The Flash is estimated to have lost Warner Brothers around 200 million, and I say good. Fantastic. That's what I want to hear. I hope they lose all the money.
Did
All the
Blue
money they
Beetle
got.
gain them money, or did they lose money on that?
It did, but it wasn't like crazy profits. So, you know.
Mm.
You know?
Mm. Okay.
It's
Alright.
actually the only news I have. I just really wanted to rub in that, you know, there's no
I did notice that. I did notice it was just in bold.
yeah,
That
that
was
was
the
all I
only
got.
thing that you bolded in the notes.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. I still stand by the fact that it was a good movie, although two of my coworkers also texted me and told me it was a bad movie. So
Cuz
that
it is.
happened.
Cuz it is a bad
Yep.
movie. So, yeah, we're going to say that Dimitri is broken. Um
No,
nope, we don't hear you.
his AI script is bugging out.
Yep. This is broken. Dimitri, just keep trying hard over there. All right? You just keep doing what you
We're
got to
just
do.
we're just gonna keep going without Dimitri.
We're just
But
going to keep
he's
going.
and he is real. We promise he is a real person. I
Yep.
know now it's really making it hard to prove
I think he's
because
given up is the problem. I don't think he's even trying. He's
but
just
it's really I feel like people are starting to really buy into it now. Like I wish I didn't bring it up, and I wish he doesn't have microphone issues because now it's just and
oh, man, he's gone.
now
All
he
right.
left. Now he
Yep.
left.
That's
Well, that
that's
was
gonna make
Dimitri, guys.
yep.
That was
That
Dimitri
was
alive for you
short-lived Dimitri.
guys.
So extreme.
Yeah.
Red Kill Your Darlings last night, and man, it was freaking amazing. Yes, that is what we tried to tell everybody with our interview. Um, I would like to say the creative team is now close friends of ours. If any of them have any weddings left, I would think we would be a part of said weddings, but I'm really
There we go.
not sure.
Dimitri's
Dimitri.
There
back.
we go.
All right.
Panaloids podcast once again with Dimitri.
I really thought the AI thing was like a bit, and like the bit was I was going to be muted the whole time,
Oh,
and I thought I was supposed to leave. I thought the whole point was me to
okay.
like get bothered enough to leave.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
We sure made the bit look real.
Yep.
Anyways,
Can you wave or do something like very natural, human like for people to see that you are in fact a real person?
and not a pre-recording that I just put into this. There you go. All
Okay.
right.
Oh yeah, that definitely that sold it. Now
That's
they definitely believe you're a real human for
There you
sure.
go.
All right, let's do some of the rumors, and then we'll do a little draft idea. Pierre, keep pulling in those TikTok. Yep,
Guys, go to YouTube Live right now. Now.
thank you. All right, rumors. Kidpool will reportedly make his debut in the upcoming Deadpool 3. I'm not super familiar with Kidpool, but I know there's a lot of different Deadpool characters. So maybe we'll have a little multiversal, the Deadpool dog and the lady Deadpool and the one that's the head that just floats around.
Yeah, if they're gonna bring in any like wacky type of I guess multiversal variants, I feel like this is the movie to do it. To like really just test the waters.
Hmm.
I think this is probably gonna be even crazier than the Thor movie. But with somehow it's still gonna mean more. Like they're gonna be funnier, crazier, stupider, more stupid.
But
Damn
like
it.
it won't be bad.
Damn it, I did stupider live. Yes, I think it'll be done right, and it'll have more for you in this
Yeah,
story.
sure.
The Thor
Love it.
story gave you nothing.
Yeah.
Should kick off Gwenpool. How about that? How about a
Yeah, I
hot take
mean,
for you there,
that would be the place to do it for
right?
sure.
And then that's the new movie going forward. No more
Can you
Deadpool. It's all
imagine
Gwenpool.
we got Gwenpool before we got live action Spider Gwen? Can you imagine how angry people would be?
It would
People, people
be
hate her.
crazy. They
You
would.
know, it'd be awesome. Who do you think should be it?
Oh, what's her name? I don't know what her name is. The one that played Gwen. The only one that played Gwen Stacy. Or I guess she's not. I guess she's the second one to play Gwen Stacy, right?
Drop her name in the chat if you know the name. We forgot it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Emma Stone?
Emma Stone. Look at
Emma
Dimitri.
Stone.
Jesus.
That's right. Dimitri. That's why he's here. That's why
Oh
He
he's
my
here.
can't.
God.
He can't be AI if he's answering questions, right? They didn't teach
Yeah.
ChatGPT to answer questions.
We didn't type it in anywhere and make him say it. That's for sure.
Someone also said something else about Dimitri that I can't share in the live that reminds me.
Oh
I did.
goody.
I
Oh
did notice that
lovely.
one too.
Didn't see that coming.
You got called something worse than AI. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Well,
Next note.
What else? Rumor: Agatha Coven of Chaos has retitled to Darkhold Diaries, and I think it got delayed too. So
yeah.
yeah,
I think it makes more
Um,
sense.
yeah. At least now we know what it's about, which we had a whole movie about, and so on. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Do you think that what's his name's ever going to be a bigger thing? Pietro, the fake Pietro.
No, I think
PH.
that's the Easter egg one and done.
Wait, I'm sorry. What do you think it's going to be about? The show.
The show?
Yeah.
Well, now it's gonna be about her getting the book. But I think it's kind of
Okay.
like Power Rangers. Like I think that's what they're trying to establish. Like there's Scarlet Witch, and then there's like, you know, the Blue Witch, and
Yeah.
well, and so on. And I think they're going to establish that they're each color has some kind of witch that always in time exists.
Okay.
That's my guess. Is what I
No,
think they're kind of getting at.
that's pretty spot on with what I guessed, but just curious.
Right, and they're gonna fight about the book. They're gonna try and get the book because But then there's rumor that Scarlet Witch is done. Like even though Doctor Strange made it look like she could have survived because of the energy blast in the end, the rumor is that the actress is just done.
That's a
Uh,
horrible mistake if they do that. But I mean, I guess they always have a workaround, but it's just awful.
Too big of a character to Oh, and well, speaking of Scarlet Witch, so the next rumor is Magneto will be a member of Earth 838 Illuminati with Wanda at his side.
Oh.
He's super
Which
cool.
Earth is that?
That's the one that's like next to the one that like we know, but like in between like the one that we don't know. You know?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really badly explained.
I don't know where this number came from, to be honest. I don't know if that number is the world we saw where Illuminati already existed, and maybe
Right.
Illuminati's rebuilding and Magneto takes Xavier's spot and rebuilds it. Maybe now I'm like really stretching, but the
So
fact
I
that they
mean, that's
noted the
the
Earth,
only other one we saw. So that
right?
has
I
to be
believe
it.
it's that one. Right,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
my guess. Yeah, and yeah, moving on to some DC Comics rumors or DCEU. Dick Grayson will reportedly appear in the Batman Part 2, and a rumor I just saw minutes before we went live. They're saying he might be around 13 years old.
Oh,
So it's not Timothy Chalamet.
I
Shamala.
mean, he
Shamaling Long.
could pass as a 13-year-old depending on
He's
the
too
lighting.
busy now. He's too busy.
I don't want to talk about that. I know what you're talking about, and I don't want to talk about that. You know,
Guys, we're here talking about the juicy news that you want to hear. Timothy Chalamet
Mhm.
Chalamet is now
Mhm.
dating Kylie Jenner. That's right, guys. We're not a comic book podcast. We're talking about the celebrity
oh,
gossip.
No,
That's
juicy.
right.
no.
That's the news that you guys want to know.
I'm ashamed that I even heard that nonsense.
I accidentally ran into that, and I was like, wait, what?
It's all on the talk.
So
Just gotta stay off there. And
Yep.
yeah, the 13-year-old rumor. Just to speculate, maybe we'll actually witness like Bruce Wayne being Bruce Wayne, and of course, the first time he tries to be Bruce Wayne is the circus, and he witnesses Nightwing's parents die, and then he's like, "Ooh, a friend," and he steals the child.
So wait, we're talking about the Batman like with
Pattison.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pattison.
But now we also have Batman Brave and the Bold coming,
Yeah,
which
no, this
early
is
prediction
for
I
this.
want to do this now. What do
Okay.
you mean? That's Brave and the Bold?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Brave and the
Two
Bold is
separate
where we
projects.
thought we were getting Robin, and the rumors
Right.
for the Batman.
So I
Yeah.
think yes, you're right. We're gonna get like a more accurate, like whatever, Bruce being Bruce and kidnapping a 13-year-old boy. Yep. And then I think the other Brave and the Bold is gonna be Nightwing as Batman. I think they're gonna do that storyline where like
Oh,
they're looking for Batman.
which would be really cool if the Batman, although isn't connected, is just like, here's the story about when they were young. Here's a story about where we're at the point where he takes over and has Damian as the Robin. Although the movies aren't linked, it's the beginning and the current, which is kind of cool.
There was a rumor that John Krasinski was going to be Batman. So again, I wouldn't like that. But if it was going to be that storyline where he
Right.
is Nightwing,
Oh yeah, he could be a Nightwing, an
I
older
could take
Nightwing
it.
for
An
sure.
older
Yeah.
Nightwing, yeah.
PJ, hello, how are you? Yes, I do think Damien has to be in Brave and the Bold for it to have the vibe that they kind of sort of hinted at. I don't know if it's rumor and what's real anymore, if I'm being honest.
I
But yeah,
want, I
do we
want
need two
like,
Robins? Mm,
I guess so. I mean, I want like a, like a John Wick type movie, but instead of like the dog dying, the dog doesn't die, but it's a kid. So like they beat up Batman and Robin at Batman's house, and then he has to go after them. And Robin's like, "I'm coming too. I got beat up too.
mm.
Let's go together. We got to go avenge Alfred." I don't know.
Oh, maybe
One,
Alfred is the dog, is what you're
Alfred's
saying.
the dog.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
they
okay.
Right.
why don't they
Um,
just do Batman's dog?
no.
No, it's got to
Ace.
be.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to see anything happen to animals.
So what if taking that story, right?
You
What
keep
if
it,
Mm,
kill a human, fine, and just
yeah,
can't
no
kill a
problem.
dog. Oh.
No.
what if it's the Joker storyline where Joker kidnaps one of the Robins? I forgot which one. Which one was it?
Oh man, Pierre, Jason Todd, Jesus Christ, Red Glove.
Yes, Jason Todd. Yeah. I didn't want to say the wrong name. I thought it was Jason Todd, but I didn't want to say it and then just
You had a
regret it.
few. Yeah. No.
But Jason Todd, what if it is the 13-year-old boy, he gets kidnapped and it ends like that? He's the Robin that they're using.
I mean, I would just like them to do each one correctly and not
What if it was a girl?
skip. Then get a Red Hood out of it. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I would like them to do a Nightwing and then do the Red Hood and like follow that story, and then have a Tim Drake, and then Damian throws a wrench into all of it. I'd love to see all of that, but obviously it looks like from the rumors they're gonna do very, very beginning and very, very end.
Hmm.
Because like you can't have Damian without 3 other Robins. Like you just can't. It like doesn't work the same. So anyway, I think we should go into our draft. I think we should go right into the draft because football's upon us. So why not ruin something that's held so dearly to people?
Dun dun
People,
dun 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 dun
I
dun
think it's
dun dun.
copyrighted sound. Don't do it too perfectly, Dimitri. So yeah, so here's an Excel sheet, and I've taken all of the active current MCU characters that are, let's say, alive, right? Now, I didn't put Deadpool because he's not quite in the MCU yet, and I didn't go anywhere down that path. But here is everyone who was alive. I kept people out who didn't quite make sense to be on a team. So basically, the idea is we will go in a circle here, and we'll each pick one person, and we'll build a team, and then we will talk crap about said teams and decide whose is the best, basically by power level.
All right.
So it's all about power level here.
How about power level? I'm not
So
getting closer to see the list
yeah,
clearly.
so
Or
take a minute, Dimitri, to absorb all of this list, and
Who
Pierre
goes
do the
first?
same. So I just kind of randomly put you first by accident. If
Can I
you'd
go
like to
now?
go, if
Spider-Man.
you, okay,
Done. That's
okay,
right, guys. If you were on the YouTube or on the TikTok live earlier, you know that I was going to pick Spider-Man. So that's a
okay.
little, little sneaky sneak for the people on TikTok.
Pierre has taken Spider-Man. Dimitri, if you are ready,
oh, that's my turn.
yes,
Okay, give me Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
All right, I put this in alphabetical trying to help myself, but I got too many things going on to properly. Okay, Miss Marvel for Dimitri.
There we
Now,
go.
can I ask the reasoning why you would go first pick Pierre and Dimitri with these specific characters? Pierre, why did you go Spider-Man first, per se?
There was no reason. There was none. I think he's a great center point for a team.
Okay, you're
Everyone
thinking
needs a
about
good quarterback, and I
okay.
think he's my quarterback.
All right. So it's different strategies. I'm going Dimitri. Why did you choose Miss Marvel as your
See,
first pick out of all of these here?
I wanted to go young, and I wanted to go like expansive, new, like like new talent, like young, new, hip,
Hmm.
kind of
So
thing.
a
And
rookie.
it was like the clearest name I can see at first glance.
So Dimitri's having trouble seeing due to his screen size. Oh,
Baku.
Oh, he picked a second. Put him on there. Put him
no,
on his.
it is now my turn. Let me see. I'm gonna go with Captain Marvel again because I'm going for power here.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I can understand that.
All right, Pierre.
Oh, it's my turn. Pierre was
Look
on
it
it.
up.
Mm,
Yes. I was. I was not gonna miss an opportunity to get Spider-Man. It's my second choice now. I got to pick a second person. Who do I pick? I got one person that I got to pick. Oh man, this is stressful. Man thing.
Oh, that actually probably would have been one of mine. So
Yep.
okay.
Do you want to know why I picked it?
Yes, please.
Because I knew it was going to be one of yours.
Now, why did you think it
that's
was gonna be
good.
one of mine?
That's good.
You like Swamp Thing? I figure you like Man Thing. I'm
No,
taking him.
no, not true. I only like Swamp Thing. Man Thing is not on my radar. Nick said get some new warriors in there. Okay, that's a fair point. You can help us with our team names afterwards because that's That's going to be interesting, trying to keep that mildly appropriate. All right. So, Dimitri, your second pick. What can
I'm,
you read on your tiny screen?
I'm gonna go Thor.
Okay. So now we're starting to get the vibe here. We're starting to understand when I took Captain Marvel what you had to do. All right. Let's see. Pierre, if you could look at the comments while I think for a second here.
Yep, looks like Kyle's gonna get mad. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to make him mad.
All right, let me see. Do I want to go? All right, I'm gonna take a pick that I have and save it because I don't think you guys can screw me over.
I
I
don't know
think
what
I
that
can get
means. What do you mean
away.
you're gonna save it?
I'm gonna save
Oh,
it
you're
for a
gonna save
later
it for
pick.
later.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Okay.
and
Okay.
sneak. Although I just realized that my mouse hovering can be seen by everyone, and I'm
I did
probably
notice
giving
that.
everything
I did
away.
notice that.
Okay, so
Whoops.
Doctor Strange, if he could
Mm-hmm.
screw things up for Spider-Man so stupidly, he could easily screw things up for your crappy teams. Pierre, your choice.
Yeah, well, I think that's a fair point, and I'm glad that you bring that all up. So I'm gonna go with um hmm. It's a good question. Who should I pick? I'm gonna go with Loki.
That was a good one. That was a
Thank
really
you.
good
I
one.
like that.
Thank you.
Now I know this is superhero specifically, but whatever variant version we have currently, I think he's a good guy, right? I'd say he's a good guy,
I'm gonna say he's a good guy.
right? Any specific reason why Loki, Pierre? Just the
Well,
power still?
you picked Doctor Strange, who's Sorcerer Supreme. Well,
Mm,
he was Sorcerer Supreme, but 5-year gap, he's no longer
right.
Sorcerer Supreme. In the comics, Loki was actually the Sorcerer Supreme as well, and one would argue
Mm,
that he is a much more powerful um, Master of the Arts. So, yep,
Interesting. Now this is MCU versions, so
I would still argue that he's still
okay. Just
better.
wanna make sure
Yep.
because the last time we started pitting heroes against each other, everyone everyone
Well,
had Iron Man MCU beating the world by himself, like taking
Mm,
on everyone. So I wanted to specify this is actually MCU this time.
is it my
Dimitri,
turn
yep.
now?
it is your turn.
Adam Warlock.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, good pick.
Thank you.
It was a good pick.
Thank
I'm
you.
a little bad about that pick. It kind of balances you out a little bit there. A little
Yeah.
bit too much. I don't like that.
hmm
Okay. I gotta think now what I'm gonna do. I guess I was hovering over White Vision, though he's confused. He's definitely powerful. Does
That's
he know what's
true.
going on?
Nope.
Not all the way.
Is
Struggling
he
with a mild case of dementia. He's still doing his thing.
is he a way that we could describe Dimitri by recent comments? Yes. Maybe more than one comment, but I think
What?
there's potential there. I'll tell you later. It wasn't nice though. I blocked
Wasn't
him.
a
Don't
nice
worry.
comment.
I blocked
Fine.
him. All right.
I don't care.
Who's
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones?
What is
Okay.
Sticks and Stones? I don't know that phrase. Sticks and Stones.
Oh, may break my bones, but words can.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right,
Yeah.
right, right,
it's
right.
old,
There it goes. There.
oldie but a goodie.
Yes, yes. I know. I know.
All right.
All right.
Who's next? I lost track. Pierre. Sorry. Go. Your turn.
It's my turn, and I believe the best person on this list at this point, and you guys are completely missing the mark at this point. It's got to be, that's right, the guy, the one and only, the best. I don't have one. I'm just stalling. I'm looking at the list still. I'm trying to figure this out. It's getting really hard. There's a lot of shitty ones on here. Be honest, it's starting to make me realize that there's not a lot of characters left in the MCU that are actually worth it.
I have a really
Um,
good one.
Oh
I hope you
man.
don't think
I'm,
of it.
You're next.
uh,
You're next.
Yeah.
uh, I'm trying to think of what you're thinking of right now.
Anyone in the chat wants to help Pierre, feel free.
If you're in the chat, I'm trying to teleport to you. I don't know who to pick. I'm gonna go with who I think is probably the best in this, and it's King Groot. King Groot.
Wow.
Mm,
Yep.
That isn't a bad choice, actually, because
No,
he's a little overpowered, especially with the king form that we saw for a split second. Spoiler, I guess.
I'm gonna go with Wong.
Son of a
It's because I was
bitch.
doing this.
You
It's
were
because I was
doing
doing
that. It's
this.
funny
Yeah,
because
I
I
thought
had
you.
it, and then I thought you were gonna pick him.
God
I was going to,
damn
and then
it,
I was like,
Dimitri.
mm.
Thank you.
You really. I thought I had you guys, and
Yeah,
"Oh, you're done now.
you're
You
done.
have Doctor Strange. We have 2 better sorcerers than you."
I also put myself last to be nice. Like this wasn't like a random order, so
You should
you're
have put
welcome.
yourself first.
I guess I underestimated. All right. I have I have two really solid choices, which I don't know if either of you would take yet. Like I want to try and snag someone that you would take.
Oh, I have a
So
good one.
all right. I think it's a little risky, and I think it's a little early, but
Mhm.
Wow.
the
Wow. Get the A
teleportation.
though. Get the A.
Oh,
No, just America Chavez.
it's a different version. Uh, I think her teleportation stuff, and her and
All of
Doctor
it.
Strange are friends. I wanted her with Wong. I thought I was gonna kind of like basically recreate the movie and then be like, here's two powerhouses.
Oh,
But
I
you
see.
guys met me
Mm.
up here. So yeah, Pierre.
Gaia.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You wanna talk power? You wanna talk power, Kyle? Come on, man. I'm talking
All right.
power, baby.
So let me explain. I found a list on the internet and I was like, who's missing? And I thought of Gaia myself, and I said, I'm gonna sneak that in. I bet the two of them don't even remember her name, let alone that she has everybody's powers. And I was like, throwing that at the end of my team. You see what I did? I took too long and I gambled. And that's what you don't do in the draft. You just take what you want to take.
She's an
Yep,
insulin shot away from no powers. Can I just throw that out there?
Yeah,
that is true. That is true.
yeah,
Ah,
I think that just kind of early sealed the deal here.
It's
Dimitri.
it's my turn
Um,
again.
yeah.
Monica Rambeau.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I really
Good
didn't
choice.
think you
Yeah.
you guys were gonna destroy my whole plan because now
hmm
I'm like, what do I do? Okay. Who's even left here? Does anyone even have powers?
There's plenty of power on the board.
Don't forget about She-Hulk. You do love She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She was
Surprised you didn't pick her
She-Hulk
first.
and Smart Hulk.
You
was
love her so
good.
much. You love those shows.
I'm looking for
It's
power
really
here.
You're really thinking about this too hard, but she's such a great character and such a great show.
I mean, if you can beat Kang, you deserve a place on my list, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing with that,
He
and
did
I'm
it by
glad that you picked
himself.
Ant-Man.
How do I leave
I don't
Okay.
We don't know
Mm.
for sure that he actually beat Kang at all.
Oh, you're still going with that theory.
I just like walked right
He
into it, you know.
Yep. So you might actually you might have picked the worst person on this whole
Well, let's
thing.
pretend that we weren't
Nope.
tricked. All right.
I'm going by MCU, and MCU wise, he caused a lot of shit.
He's
You might as well pick Star-Lord
I should have
from First
took
Guardians.
I don't want anything to do with Star Lord. I should have took Cassie Lang. That's what I should have done. Or Wasp.
Yeah. Yep.
I picked the white guy. I'm sorry. It's a mistake.
Yeah.
Can't go back. Pierre, go ahead. Second to last pick.
Well, there's only a couple players on here that are really, really like worth putting on my team and that would kind of keep everything going for what it is. I need someone with gunpowder at this point, right? So I need someone
Oh,
that knows how to wield weapons and rockets and can, just be an arsenal. Is it Rocket?
is it Rocket or is it
Right?
War Machine?
Or War Machine. That's right. That's right. It could be one or the other. What do you guys think it is? What do you think I would pick personally?
Rocket.
Yep. Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That wasn't
Yep.
hard, actually.
You would think I'd go for War Machine. The probably the stronger of the two. But War Machine is too dry. It doesn't have the humor that I need on my team.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dimitri's
They can
really
just,
getting close. That's how you know
yeah,
he's gonna screw me up even more.
yeah, yeah. Give me, um, give me Shang-Chi.
It's Sean.
Give me
Sean.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi. Give
I
me
should
them
just type it.
rings.
I should type something else wrong in his.
Give me them
Sounds mildly
rings.
racist when you say it, Dimitri.
I'm sorry.
Who is the strongest Eternal? Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just doing a quick.
Are you pulling from outside the list?
I'm just taking a look to see
Yeah,
if
what
there's
is going
anyone
on out there?
if
No,
there's
that you got
anyone
these.
that I might
These
be
are the people.
overseeing. Let's
I
see.
don't think you're overseeing anyone. I think this is the list, and you can't cheat now.
Who watched the Eternals movie?
I did.
I did.
I
Do I
don't.
remember who was who?
I don't remember.
Not at all.
Cersei's like the main one. Kingo is like the powerhouse. Eros is like the smart gadget one.
I don't
He, like
think you're
makes
right.
shit. Yeah. Druig is the evil one. That's like basically like Loki.
No, he was a good guy.
And M'Baku's the fast one.
Okay. This is the point I was.
I think you need a speedster.
shit.
I think you should pick M'Baku for your team.
I'm pretty sure that's Sprite. I'm gonna take Cersei
Holy shit!
because I'm just desperate for power now. I need something to balance out.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, Pierre. Last pick. Let's do it. Last pick. Let's finish this. I don't want to play anymore.
Last pick. I think I got it added on. I'm gonna go with Jack Russell Werewolf.
Jack Russell.
I was gonna say, give me the speedster and Baku. Hold on. I'm sorry. You know what? Give me She-Hulk.
Okay, so what? So you want the werewolf,
Mm-hmm.
and Dimitri wants the She-Hulk, and I have nothing left but scraps.
Oh, you have Yelena and
I
Hawkeye.
have no powers. All right, so I'm between.
Take Mantis.
I was gonna say I'm between Mantis, Valkyrie. I almost want to take Baku before Shuri. I mean, Drax wouldn't be bad either, or Gamora.
Dimitri's eating a snack.
I
This has
definitely
gone
lost.
too long.
Like I've already
He's eating
lost.
a snack now.
So I guess I'll counter it with Smart Hulk. Right? I think that's fair. So
You could
here
have
we
picked
are.
anyone. You picked Smart Hulk.
Yeah, I need
Oh,
someone.
yeah, your team's done. You're toast.
Okay, and there we go. All right, so
No one picked Star-Lord. That's funny.
why is it funny? He sucks.
Oh.
Sucks for bad. Dimitri, pull your mic down a little bit, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
My bad.
You got really into it. It's okay.
I was typing in the chat. I was saying, Dimitri, your nose, you're breathing into the mic.
I'm so sorry.
It was going
right.
on for like 5 minutes.
Really? Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like playing Call of Duty with someone with a mic in their mouth.
All right, so do we say?
I started seeing the chat pop up. That was definitely you.
Keep an eye on that private chat. I should just put in the regular chat. Can we
These are
say
our
that
teams.
Dimitri won?
Okay.
I don't know. Pierre, do you want to argue that? I don't think I have a shot. To be honest, I don't think. I mean, Captain Marvel definitely makes up for half of my team, the mistakes. But I don't see. I mean, Thor, Adam Warlock, and Wong, just the three of them. I don't see. Yeah.
No, that's the first one. And you guys were like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. And then it just got better from there.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
you really
could've-
look at it, I think he won. Yeah, I don't. Okay,
right?
so this is where I was going with my team. The werewolf was just like the wild card, but I figured that
Mm,
the werewolf could bite all my people and turn them all into werewolves. So
Oh,
then they're
my
all
God.
werewolves, and then I have it's like Spider-Man's like, "Fuck, we're losing, guys. Like, uh
Opposite way.
you got to follow me. All right, everyone just have a werewolf bite you." And then it's like, well, "What do you mean?" It's like, "I got bit by a spider, so we'll all get werewolf powers." And then they all turn into werewolves, other than Groot. Well, maybe Groot, because that'd be kind of cool to see a wood. Maybe he forms himself into a wood wolf, and same thing with Man Thing. He turns into like a swamp wolf. But then the rest of them, like Rocket, is like a werewolf raccoon, huh? And Gaia, a werewolf Skrull. Loki, a werewolf god, and Spider-Man, Spider Wolf, which is
Yeah,
already
no,
a thing in the comics.
you lost, Pierre,
I
pretty
probably still lost.
badly.
Yeah, I probably still lost.
Yeah, these 3 carried, and then these really solid choices, and then these are, like, kinda like you're slightly, like, B level. Yeah, I don't even wanna talk about mine.
hip hip
So okay,
This is not carrying me as much as these 3. Like,
hip hip.
these 2 and this is not working.
so would my team beat your team, Kyle? How about that?
Oh,
No,
that's a good question.
no, you're not beating Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel and White Vision. Although,
I
again,
would
he's
beat.
confused, so I don't know.
I I would easily beat Doctor Strange, hands down. Loki against Doctor Strange, done. Toast. Loki wins. Win there.
Really,
White
all your
Vision,
cards, huh?
Man Thing would do some like telepathic shit and knock out White Vision. Done. Toast. Gone. And Gaia probably has some sort of vision power too, so easy. All right, and he's confused. So he's
Yeah,
already got a
you have
handicap
Gaia.
against them.
It's just
All
Gaia's
right.
unexperienced is the only argument I would make.
All right. Sure.
Really great comment. I'd like to stop you and read. Pierre, your team wouldn't beat Power Pack.
I don't know who that is, but I would beat them. All
You
right.
know,
I'm a
it's
werewolf team. Were
a
you here
bunch
the
of
whole time?
children.
Did I tell you about my werewolf plan? They would all be werewolves. All right. They would all attack
Yeah,
as wolves.
great.
A
Good
wolf
job.
pack.
I should just hid this comment, not showed it. Just kidding. I just wanted to throw some hate. I have to read the comments. Everyone has to remind me because then the clips don't look or sound or make sense. So remind me, everyone. Read the comments aloud. All right, are we done with this? Are we done?
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Dimitri wins. And
Good job, guys.
I don't know if I would actually win against anyone here, but I like to think of my team as the coolest team.
And everyone's good with the team names I gave. Pierre, obviously, werewolf themed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dimitri, just the anti-AI Avengers,
Yeah, no, I dig it.
and America.
Best team.
Because
Yep.
I couldn't
America.
think of something better. Sorry, wasn't very creative. All right, let's remove this. Let's center my screen back so I don't have to look off into oblivion here. And let's go back to our normal programming, guys.
That was fun. That was fun.
Remember when I won?
Dimitri, I'm proud of you. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. Very proud. Why don't we go and do some of this week's comments? Yeah,
Okay.
All
good
right.
with I
Lead it.
just wanted some
Lead it up.
acknowledgement. All right.
Yeah.
So I try to grab a few comments that I think are good or trollish and worth sharing, which I guess isn't great. Where it's like, yeah, troll, you get a shout out. Anyway, so Frank Alberti from YouTube, he
Is it
said
Frank Alberti or is it Frank A. Liberetti?
it might be a Liberati.
Let's go. Keep going.
Okay, thank you, Pierre. Either way, I'm reading your comment. So I don't want to say we're in an argument, but on one of our clips where we had Iron Man, I believe it was Iron Man, versus Cyclops. There was I think Black Panther versus Cyclops. Doesn't matter. This Frank is saying that not only would Cyclops win, but that they would incinerate their combatant. Cyclops has optic blast. There is no heat or fire involved. It pushes you. It just pushes you. And I think it even brings you to a different universe at one point in the comics. Where like lost control. Remember that? Remember that, Dimitri? It was like shooting in circles. You read
That's
no,
crazy.
you read it. Remember he had the suit that kind of like had all lines all over it. It was like red on red.
Yeah,
Okay, you don't remember.
that didn't
Anyway,
that didn't happen at that time. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
my goal is to get shouted out every episode. You read my review too. I will do my best. You be here. You comment, and I'm gonna read it, and just leave me a winky face, and I'll make sure I read it.
Winky face, and send me a rose on TikTok. I
Yeah,
like those.
yeah. How's TikTok going over there, Pierre? You doing good? You doing good over there?
Guys, we're on YouTube Live. Go to YouTube Live.
Good job. All right. Anyway, so Cyclops does not have heat power or heat
But
vision.
I've seen people burnt.
So here's the thing. I also have a memory of him incinerating someone. And the Frank guy over here is arguing that he incinerates people. And I'm like, no, you're completely wrong. I know for a fact you're wrong. But I also have like a memory of him incinerating someone. I was even thinking it might have been. Didn't it happen in Ultimatum? Isn't that how he killed Wolverine? Neither
That's
of
what
you
I
read
felt like
Ultimatum,
it happened.
actually.
But I would say, did you Google it?
Everything is saying it's just optic ray. It's not heat vision. So I guess the question I'm proposing to anyone in whatever clip this turns into, what is Cyclops' powers? Define them. Can he incinerate, or is it just a beam of pushing presence, for the lack of better words? Like I don't know. I wanted to argue him so much. I would bet anything that he's wrong, but I also remember him incinerating someone. Maybe it's just the ultimate version?
You know what's interesting? He might be the weakest of like the starting five,
He's the leader, okay?
but he's the weakest.
Probably, yeah. He's got an ego problem too. Anyway, so that's that. I wanted to throw that out there.
It's all the thruples.
I know I'm right. Yeah, really. It's too distracted.
All right. So just to reiterate, you didn't look up anything, and you just know you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next. Get.
So the next one is from TikTok. The indie gamer. No, I'm sorry. Check that up.
Indie the Game
Game.
Raider.
Indie.
Yes.
Indie the Game Raider. Maybe I shouldn't do any more of these. So this one was in response to Nightcrawler fighting Daredevil. We had two different fights throughout our bracket episode. Nightcrawler versus Daredevil and Black Panther versus Iron Man was so much controversy. I've never pissed off that many people in one sitting.
Wow.
With this one, he actually made a funny comment because we also might have been arguing. He said Nightcrawler would teleport into NASA, put on a spacesuit, teleport back to Daredevil, grab him, and then teleport him into space. Nightcrawler wins. So at least he tried to like give me some explanation instead of the Iron Man stands just being like Iron Man would beat Black Panther by a mile. He has suits and he's cool and I love him. And then I was just commenting like, no, like the comic version though, like the comic version, like Black Panther has all of that plus an army, like everything Iron Man has plus like a whole country's army. Like, he's not beating him. But yeah, so a lot of people love Iron Man. And yeah, this one I don't want to say it's riddled with typos, but it's a little. Pierre, maybe you should do the next one from IG. A little Instagram comment.
I would love to read it, but I can't see the rest of that note, and I'm on TikTok Live.
Okay, so I won't ask Dimitri. So Black Panther would get destroyed. Low diff. BP is just upper tier street level. With peak human strength, Iron Man full armor is 100 stronger. I'm also have infinite more range. Oh, Iron Man. Sorry, I am. We're abbreviating now. He's running out of space. There's nothing Black Panther can do to stop Iron Man when he's flying out of range. And this is current comics level. If Iron Man has extremis, he wins. No diff.
So
I
maybe
don't
you should
agree.
have picked a comment that was like easier to read. I don't know, for your sake.
In hindsight, I just really wanted to exemplify like how hard people were going in with their love for Iron Man. Like this was a big chunk comment that yeah, supporting Iron Man. All right, so that's our little comments. That's our little game. We did a very quick news. We did our rumors. We have about 15 minutes left. We're gonna do as many pull or passes as we can.
Pull, pass, pull, pass, pull, pass. It's just gonna be quick,
Dim-
rapid fire.
Dimitri, if you read anything, let me know when you're ready.
It's in the list.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because I know you can't see the list either.
It's at the last. It's in the bottom. I'll
All
just
right, so
go
I'll
after you
cue
guys
you up
go.
first.
You want me to go now?
Yeah. So go ahead, Dimitri. Start us off on pull or pass.
Just with
Let's hear
mine?
it. Just for yours. Your one and only here.
Is Superman #1. I pull it.
You pull it.
I pull
You
it
know
into my list.
who wrote it, drew it, any of the above?
Joshua Williamson wrote
Oh,
it.
okay.
I couldn't tell you who drew it, but I love the art. It's very all new Superman with Superman, which I dig it.
And do you think it kind of like takes the inspiration from, you know, uh, Philip Kennedy Johnson's run? Is it kind of like carrying on with that, or is it like a little more of a like reboot? Not reboot.
It's like that's in the past. Even though they like like there was some shit before, but this is like all new. Like we're starting now. He's back on Earth or wherever where he was from before, and it's now. So
Okay.
and you want to know more about it?
No, I think that's enough.
I think so too. I like it.
So, yeah, I don't. I've been into the Superman show lately. I actually caught up. Really, really fucking into the Superman show. Like that. That's
I
how I
got
want Superman forever now. I don't want him any other way.
his first villain in the book is Livewire,
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
right?
Like that. All right. I guess we'll go back to list order. I just wanted to make sure we got to yours. So I read Planet of the Apes #2. This again is a pull for me, but if you're not a Planet of the Apes fan and you're not a fan of the reboot Planet of the Apes movies, you may want to skip. I think it's a little bit much of an info dump. Like they're just like keep explaining what the world is currently because it's basically a time jump from the last movie, and it's just like dumping info on you of like why the world is the way it is. But I personally like that. I just want to know everything about the world when we have this weird apocalypse kind of situation. So
I like that too. I like that. That sounds interesting. I might check that out.
you're not gonna. That's okay. One quote, because so just to give a little synopsis from it. So they're at the point in the Planet of the Apes reboot universe that like they're using the apes to like help them because so many people have died because of this virus, and they're like, oh, the apes are the key, and they're starting to like use them to like help them do jobs and stuff. Like they're teaching them how to like shoot guns and be security guards and like just do like daily tasks because there's just not enough people in the world because everyone died from the same virus that is making the apes a little smarter. So basically they're teaching the apes how to replace them. But there was like one line where I was like, I don't know about this. As they're teaching the apes how to do different things, one of the main characters goes to like the doctor and he's just like, it sounds like I shouldn't say it on live because Pierre's making faces at me. And that is Planet of the Apes #2. Pull.
Awesome. That's good stuff.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know how much time you have, but I've been reading every Venom. I've read not Venom, Lethal Protector. Not following that at all because that's like something else. I don't know what it is, but I'm not following it. Venom. I read from #1 all the way to 24, and it is a great series. I don't know what the fuck is happening. He's fighting himself in some future, and he's basically going through all these different levels of himself, and it's crazy. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but there's a lot of shit happening in it, and it's definitely I've been very much into everything symbiote right now. So I picked up that. I picked up Red Goblin, which I will continue to shout out to whoever. I don't even remember who said it to us, but someone called us out for not reading it, and I read it, and I love you. I love whoever said it because it's really that good. So that actually put me on a whole trip with symbiotes, and now I'm following the Carnage, everything Carnage too. Venom kills the universe. I don't know what's going on with the dog. It's we're getting there, getting to that
All
time.
good. It's the 10-minute warning is what that
It's
is.
that it's the live stuff. She's
So,
going crazy right now.
I know you told me, Pierre, to read Hulk. I read Black Panther #1 instead. It basically, just to give like a little like synopsis, whatever happened in the last run, he's not king anymore, and they like kicked him out of Wakanda, kind of. So he like returned to Wakanda, but he went to like the Gotham of Wakanda, like that equivalent. And he's basically, running around like Batman, like hiding and being sneaky and not on the side with the cops per se. And he's being a being a Batman right now. So it's interesting.
But
The
it's
suit's
Wakanda
kind of cool.
cops.
Yeah, like I don't really know who's the enemy quite yet, but he's just sneaking around, doing the Batman takedown, coming down from the rafters and taking people out. Square and triangle,
She's never barked like this. That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck's happening downstairs.
Well, she's mad at something. Do you want to go? You want to go take a
I'm gonna
look?
go check. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Right.
I'll be
So,
right back.
take your headphones with you. It'll mess everything up. There we go. All right. And I also read Punisher #12, which was, I believe, the last. It's like the ending of Jason Aaron's run. I know this run doesn't get a lot of love, but I think it's pretty cool. And like, not to spoil it, but like they planted like a lot of seeds. Like he's somewhere. Uh, his wife that was reincarnated in the early issues, she still exists. The Avengers hate him. I mean, they really set up a lot of seeds. Like the villain is up to something. Like everything has potential to be like even separate stories. So like I know the new Punisher run is going to be its own thing with a character we've never heard of, and whatever they're trying to do with that, I'm not sure. I'll try it, but they obviously set this up for Punisher to come back in some way and still have a lot of pieces left. Although I don't think Jason Aaron will return to it. It's definitely
He's doing Batman.
pretty cool. Is he doing Batman?
He's got a Batman story.
Why don't I feel like I knew about that? It's like a mini series though, right?
It's probably a miniseries. I told you about it. I sent it to you. I
I
sent you
feel
the
like we
link.
might have noted it here, but I don't.
I think
I
so.
don't. So Pierre's still dealing with his dog. I don't know.
Can
Maybe.
can
Yep,
I throw out an idea, like a movie idea?
I would like to hear your idea. Yes.
It's literally just Planet of the Apes
Mhm.
crossed with like Alien.
Like original Planet of the Apes, where like they're established and have a society, or like they're still taking over the humans.
I would put it as they've just taken over the humans. Like three, just like the current movies, three just happened.
It's a very like
Right.
primitive, but
Yeah.
villages and weapons, but like
Like
not like buildings, like
you're
huts.
just seeing the potential of what a true Planet of the Apes of the entire world would be.
Hmm,
And then aliens.
that's
Right.
actually a really good idea.
Right? Take it.
Because like the same way they did Prey, it could just be like an alien got here kind of thing.
Yeah. But it's like humans are, obviously different. They're in a mode of like, how do I escape this? How do I but it's like
Right.
the apes are much stronger. So like it kind of changes the dynamic.
And you'd obviously have like some young human child that like one of the apes would like kind of protect when they were like being hunted by the alien.
Right.
One
And
of
what if
those.
it just has like one of those things in them?
Oh,
Or what if they take over an alien ship?
it wouldn't make sense with any kind of canon whatsoever, but it would be so fucking cool.
Right. Just
like
a thought.
Pierre
Throwing it
missed
out
all
there.
of it. He
Yeah, he
missed
did. I'm sorry.
every bit of it. You'll
Yeah, I
find
don't know
out
what the
later.
fuck
Pierre.
is happening.
You'll find out in the clips. She's just barking at stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe there's a bug.
Could
She's
be a
staring
bug.
that way and barking, going crazy.
She's
She's doing it downstairs too.
It's a
when
big,
a
big
fly
bug.
gets in, and my dog goes nuts and barks at the fly, hides in the closet, puts her head under pillows. I get it.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck you're staring at all. I'm so
And that's a live
confused.
stream, everyone. That's happens.
It's weirding me out.
Maybe you have a ghost.
I don't know if it's a sign. I'm like, is it the sign? If I turn that off, does that make it better? She keeps staring at the panel outside.
All right.
sounds like your place is haunted.
We have a little bit of time left. I want to just say some of the things that we bought, and we'll save the rest of the books for next time, unless you really want to talk about something, Pierre.
No. I don't know why she's doing this. It's really annoying.
So I bought these Comic-Con tickets for just Saturday. It's not. Yep. You didn't want to go, Pierre. So I don't know what to tell you. You didn't want to go. You didn't do a fan verification. You know. Look at the face.
Uh-oh.
Look at that face. And I also had a buy.
Panelites podcast. It's
Jeremiah.
over. We're
I'm gonna have to mail
done.
Jeremiah.
Shit.
Oh, you're
So
going
I
with
have-
Jeremiah.
No, he's going on Thursday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
You gotta get fan verified.
We'll talk about this off camera. No,
Oh,
I'm just-
Private chat.
Private
I
chat.
also bought the Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition.
I should get that, right?
$250.
Oh. Wait.
Oh.
So you bought collector's edition like the Venom statue.
The statue, yeah. Yeah, I did bought the statue.
Yeah, to man.
That's not going to be worth anything, right?
No, I
What's
don't
up,
think it's
Jabril?
worth it. I think it's just cool, and I don't have room for it, so I don't really know how that's gonna work. Like, I'm gonna have a statue in my living room or dining room at this point. So, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's got like Venom and Miles and Peter, whatever. You know, like it's cool. Like, and statues are expensive, so I was like, you know, gotta jump on.
Are you keeping it in the box?
I might just for the time being. And yeah, and then the last thing that I'm keeping in the box, just because I bought it at the wrong possible time, I got the Magneto helmet,
Ooh.
and like I literally don't have a surface to display it on, so it's like in the box sealed. Like I have the Magneto helmet. I don't know why. Like I didn't just return it. I literally just put the box away, like in the closet. It's just away.
That's
So,
cool.
one day I'll be
Interesting.
wearing a Magneto helmet.
You should
Yeah,
do
or I'll
next live. You wear it.
No, I'm just gonna leave it in the box for like 10 years, and then I'll just wear it one day and be like, "That was
Okay.
a good $150 purchase 10 years ago."
Yeah. Well, before we wrap up, my only acquisition of the week is Scott Lang. Look out for the little guy. Show it to you guys. I'll show it to you guys.
It's pretty cool.
Show it back to you guys. This is from the Ant-Man movie. They made this available on Amazon at one point to buy. Me and Kyle, I don't know if you bought it or not.
Just
I
kind
bought
of
it.
got you to buy it.
Yep. So
Now, yep. Gotta
I think
switch.
it's a legit book. I think it's like a real book. There's
You just open a
I-
random page and just read me a random sentence. Like that would be cool.
Sure. Here's page. I'll read page 69.
Perfect. No one pay attention to the actual drafting noises I'm about to make.
All right, 69. Here we go. Page 69. She's right, it was. And here's what I'm telling Hope, and what I also want to tell you about whatever you're going through on the inside or outside. Whether it involves glowing quantum ladies or not, you don't have to deal with this alone. Paneloids Podcast.
Talent podcast.
I go bullshit on that page.
Alex podcast.
Let's go, guys.